Fried turkey. What am I supposed to do with this as a transition from a fried turkey shot to Maurice Jones-Drew looking frigid in the Philadelphia cold? How am I supposed to? All right, I'll just hand it off to you, Kay Adams.
Thank you so much, Rich. We are here, MJD, myself, in Philadelphia. I don't know where that fried turkey is, but I need some. I have not had breakfast. You stopped to get a cheesesteak on the way, I heard.
Yeah, a vegan one.
Sure. No, not
no,
so much.
No, it was
sensitive
a joke.
subject?
No, it's not.
All right, let's
we'll
get
talk
into
about
a
it later.
subject that you and I can agree on, and that is Russell Wilson. He's coming off a bye week. Another win this season makes him the only quarterback in NFL history to have winning seasons in each of his first 8 years in the NFL. Pete Carroll, as head coach of the squad, has never lost to the Eagles. Are we going to see more MVP-worthy Russell today?
I think you will, and one of the reasons being is he is used and accustomed to this type of weather. Right? When you come from the West Coast to the East Coast and you're in the cold and you feel all these different things, this is just like Seattle. So the weather plays no part in this. The other thing is we're watching the highlights of him running. Russell Wilson is a phenomenal athlete. Once he gets out of the pocket, he will hurt you with his arms and his legs. So the Eagles will have to try to contain him and keep him in. It's crazy to hear this, and I know Kirk probably doesn't like this, but you want Russell Wilson to throw from the pocket.
Yeah.
Because once he scrambles out, he finds a guy by the name of Tyler Lockett, and that matchup is deadly. Over 80% completion percentage, 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a pass rate over 130. That is what they're looking for.
My favorite bromance in the league is between he and Tyler Lockett, so he's happy to have him back. They want to establish the run with Chris Carson, but it'll be tough today against Philadelphia. They've got a top 10 run defense. This is going to be one of those games where Russell Wilson's going to show us why he's the MVP.
And again, he's done it week after week after week. I've called games live against Russell Wilson as I call the games for the Rams. No matter what you do, he's always going to find a play in the fourth quarter to show you his greatness. And I dare anyone to say that he's not great.
He leads the league with 23 passing touchdowns, and to your point on game-winning drives, he has 5 that is also tops in the NFL. Let's send it over to Stacey Dales inside the link. Find us that fried turkey, Stace. Where is it at?
Sure, Kay. Well, one of the reasons they're so resilient on the road, these Seahawks, is because of Russell Wilson, 5-0 on the road. And head coach Pete Carroll talked glowingly this week about the resiliency. But I talked with left tackle Dwayne Brown, and he told me from the moment they step on the plane to travel, it is literally us against the world. Great camaraderie with this group. And as for the home team, the Philadelphia Eagles, with the 5-5 record, they are drawing upon experience. Doug Peterson's message this week, reminding his players, last year at this time, we were 4-6. They went on to win 5 of their last 6. They made the playoffs, and they were a game short of going to the NFC Championship. This would be a signature win if it were to happen today, Rich.
All right, Stacey and everyone else, thanks so much. As part of this season's Huddle for 100, the NFL Salute to Service campaign encourages fans to join the NFL and its players in honoring those who have bravely served our country. And the Seahawks' Shaquem Griffin has been an inspiring force, as we all know, as the league's first one-handed player. And he spreads that inspirational message to a disabled United States Army veteran from Salt Lake City with his own athletic dream.
I am Orlando Perez. I'm 44 years old, and I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. When I was 18 years old, I joined the military. We were doing a training exercise out in the field, and I climbed the wall where I needed to rappel back out down, and I missed the grip of the rope, so I fell backwards, and an MRI found a tumor on my T4, T6 spinal cord. The doctor sat me down and said that I wasn't gonna be able to walk again. Before I moved to Utah 4 years ago, I didn't follow football much, but I remember watching Shaquem and Shaquille Griffin, and I was like, whoa, this guy actually plays in the NFL. Shaquem is really an inspiration to me.
Dear Orlando, I want to write to you today to say thank you for your service in the U.S. Army. Your bravery is sincerely appreciated by myself and the rest of the Seahawks organization.
In the last 4 years, I've been training in Park City, Utah. I get to train with their ski team. My goal is to become the very first Puerto Rican to represent the island at the Winter Paralympics in Beijing.
Your story resonates deeply with me, as I too understand the mental and physical hurdles you must overcome when facing life-changing conditions.
We talked to Shaquem, and he actually wrote this letter for you.
Okay, I need my glasses. As you continue to chase your dream of becoming the first Paralympic alpine skier racer to represent Puerto Rico in the Winter Paralympics, know that I will be cheering for you from Seattle. That's awesome. Thank you again for your service.
Happy Veterans Day and go Hawks. Sincerely, Shaquem Griffin.
Number 49. Makes me feel good. It makes me feel important. That somebody that I admire so much to write me a letter, take 5 minutes. Thank you, Shaquem.
Please join the NFL and all of us in saluting those who bravely serve our country. Please visit NFL.com/salute to learn how you can send your own letter of thanks. And remember, as you just saw, a little gratitude sure can go a very long way. As we have been talking about all morning long, it's a chilly day. Zach Ertz looks like he's wearing the same coat as Maurice Jones-Drew. Looking a little less cold, however.
Coming up, the Cowboys have lost their last 5 games against the Patriots. And beating the GOAT in Foxborough is a tall order. But it can be done, and our guys will show how.